Besties and MRS, welcome back to the official YouTube channel of the Sexy Music Assassins. Alright, this is TSMA Pagalia, and again, happy St. Patrick's Day. Alright, so before we start our makeup tutorial, alright, may I ask everyone to please visit ismil.com, alright, and follow all my TSMA family on Ismil. They're all amazing singers. They're all handsome and beautiful, and they're amazing people, really. Alright, so before we start our makeup tutorial, please check out the links below, and if you make an eligible purchase, alright, then we are going to get a small fee, a commission fee. Alright, so it's not a lot, but that will help our channel, like buy, you know, the products that we use, you know, for our daily tutorials. Like, for example, if you are watching Painting with TSMA Pagalia, then we can buy those canvases. And if you are supporting our makeup vlogs, makeup videos, or traveling, then we use that for traveling or makeup products. Alright, like makeup reviews, like that. So that way, you know, you're helping me to help you, like, make those reviews. You know, it's like a two-way process, really. So let me ask you, why some people wears orange instead of green during St. Patrick's Day? If you know the answer to that question, please don't forget to comment below. And also, when you think about St. Patrick's Day, what comes to your mind? Me, I think about McDonald's. You know, probably I'm just hungry. The SHAMROck shake, you know. You know, I'm diabetic, but I love the especially the sugar. I'm just kidding, cause I'm just kidding. Of course, you know, you think about SHAMROCK. You know, the SHAMROck is a 3-leaf clover. Alright. And it's associated with Ireland for centuries and centuries and centuries. So this is our MAC strobe cream. So this helps you, gives radiance to your face. Alright. And by the way, thank you all so much for your awesome patronage. Alright. And let me just mention, hold on, the people who watch this Snow White inspired makeup tutorial. I wasn't really expecting that people will really watch our videos, you know, but they did. Well, these 3 most recent ones by Ben Ghazi. So shout out to Ben Ghazi. Alright, this person said, Ben said, you are wonderful. There you go. One of the most beautiful girl I have ever seen. Ooh, I'm blushing. In you I see beautiful soul. And because I wish you good luck in life, I will support your YouTube channel. Please, recording often. I will, I promise I will do my very best, right, to what do you call this one, to download videos regularly. And he said, just stay happy, strong, creative, and beautiful. Ooh, thank you so much, Ben Ghazi. Thank you so much for watching. And also John Holmes, ha, you cracked me up, girl. Ha. I feel bad for your hobby. Questions. Oh, they said it's cry to with that wipes. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, because of the wipes. Alright, and then let me read. By Marvin Leandro. Oh, there you go. It says, ha 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 ha. Thank you so much for watching. And also, shout out to Vita Blake. She said, I love the look. Thank you all so much, alright, for watching our videos. And to all the, let me see, 25,950 subscribers. So thank you all so much for subscribing, alright, and for always supporting the Sexy Music Assassins YouTube channel and also our TikTok. It's called the channel is called the Sexy Music Assassins. Alright. So when we think about like St. Patrick's Day, of course, we also think about the leprechauns. Leprechauns. Alright. I don't know if you believe about leprechauns, alright. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I do believe, because I don't know, I have like experience in the Philippines when I was in high school. Alright, so me and my sister actually saw like a shadow, you know, with it's like a small entity. We really didn't see the face, but we were actually watching Ariel Rivera singing, you know, and then all of the sudden it went like black, but it wasn't really covering the entire television. It was just a portion that has a shadow of like little hair, okay, but this is a shadow, little hair, and like a hat, a cone shaped hat, and like sitting in front of the television, you know. So when we saw that, me and her was just, we just really like jump off our our chairs, and we literally like left the house running. We were running. I don't know, you know, the leprechauns are the mischievous Irish fairies. You know, when you think about that, think about like a pot of gold, you know. When me and my family went to Las Vegas, that's what me and my husband played, the pot of gold. And then when we hit the, like, we won something, it was like 300 plus. We literally stopped playing and went back to the hotel room, because, you know, this is the I encourage everyone, if you like win something, don't continue playing, just stop playing, and then just get the money, you know. Anyways, just think about when you went there, you have like, some people really doesn't have like a lot of money to play the like what do you call this one, the slot machines, you know. But then if God will give you a chance to win something, you know, it's not a lot, but at least like 300, 500, like that, just get the money, you know, be thankful for what you have, and just go, because that's not always the case that you will have that chance, you know, to win something. So you think about, oh, okay, I want 300 or 500, then you can use that money for rain days, okay? So when you go back home, then you think about, oh, now this money will help me pay the insurance, like that, or buy food for the family, etc. You know. So, you know what I'm saying? So, we normally picture leprechaun, the shamrocks, the clover lips, you know, and then the color green. All right. So while we're doing this, all right, we are going to use this matte Murphy. This is the foundation and the blender. I'm not gonna say brush. This is a sponge. Bro. Let's do this. All right. There you go. Alrighty. Alright, so I need my, and also I will use this Murphy, so I'm just gonna use this. I will use the what do you call this one? The mirror. You know what? I just sung on a smell, and if you wanna join me, you know, you're very much welcome to do so. I would really appreciate that if you join my songs, you collab with me, you know. I would really appreciate that. And also, again, please don't forget to follow all my TSMA family on this mill. They're all amazing singers. There you go. There. You know, if you're Irish or not, but my husband is half Irish and German, so, you know, if you are Irish or not, you seem to adhere to the, you know, wear green color, you know, edic. So, but not everyone really wears green, you know, some people wears orange, you know. And if you're wondering, you know, the Irish flag, you know, offers a clue to that. Why they wear, some of them wears orange, you know what I'm saying? That's right. You know, if you want to understand why some people wears orange, then you have to understand also why some people wears green instead of orange, you know. So why people wear green? So St. Patrick's Day is a Catholic's holiday, you know. It's, you know, that was celebrated in Ireland in 1631, if I'm not mistaken. 1631. That was a long time, you know. So St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland. There you go. But some people, if you say St. Patrick, then they're thinking about beer, because it's all party. It's a feast, you know. That's what other people thinks. Beer, they think about beer and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the color wasn't really green originally. It was blue. But then when there was a rebellion in 1700s, you know, it became green. Think about it. You know, there was a war. So, there was a rebellion. There was a war. So, of course, they fought inland or what. But probably at that time, you know, there was a lot of clover leaves, bro. Me and my native town. Oh my goodness, you know. So blue was featured in the royal court and on ancient Irish flags. You know, British wore red at that time, so the Irish choose to wear green, you know. So they sang the wearing the green color, you know, cementing the colors relevance to Irish, you know, Irish history. All right, there you go. So just make sure that your foundation is like that. The foundation is like excuse me, spread out, you know. All right. My daughter asked me why I picked this foundation, so I said that my YouTube channel caters for Halloween all the time. Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to tell her? You know, it's true though. Our channels for Halloween, if that's a makeup. When we are gonna do glam, then that's the time that I'm gonna really pick a shade that matches my skin. But for now, let's do this. Okay, all right. There you go. You know, not everyone in Ireland are Catholics, you know, if you are wondering about that. There are also Protestants, so they were wearing orange, you know. Due to William of Orange is the King of England, Scotland and Ireland, who in 1690 defeated the deposed Roman Catholic. There you go. And his name is King James. There you go. That's like Bible, eh? King James. Alright, so now let's use this Murphy concealer. Alright. There you go. There you go. So when you say St. Patrick's Day, that's the death anniversary of St. Patrick. Okay? You know, it's been 5th century, so it's been a long time. Alright, so we want to cover the tattoos. Alright. Okay. Okay. So they don't want to eat meat when it's St. Patrick's, you know. you know, but people could dance. And then drink and feast. Me, I'm just gonna go to McDonald's, you know. Oh yeah. So why do we put concealer around the nose like what I'm doing right now? You know, this will help create an illusion of having a very narrow nose. So now you know. Alright. And also you can conceal your lips. Okay? And the reason for that is to hide the cracks of your lips if you have cracks or cracked lips, and hide some blemishes, especially, you know, the old acne like that, or scars from when you are like when you were in college, you know, stuff like that. Oh, basically, if you want to, you can really conceal all your face. That's if you, only if you want to, you know what I'm saying. Only if you want to. There you go. See that one? Alright, so let's do this. And then blend it with your blender sponge. Okay? You know, Saint Patrick is from Great Britain, you know. And he was kidnapped and brought to Ireland, you know. And they made him as a slave at the age of 16. He had a very rough, like, childhood, you know. And then he later escaped and returned to Ireland, and was credited to bringing Christianity to its people. So like what I always say, when things happen to you and you really didn't like purposely like planned whatever happened to you, whether that's good or bad, you know, you always think that God has a purpose, you know. it was destined that, you know, at some point in your life it will happen, and you will really like come to a point that you would sometimes ask why these things are happening, although you don't really like the outcome of it, you know, or you didn't plan, but it happened. You know, just think about the other side of it. You know, it's actually a blessing in disguise, and I literally believe that, you know what I'm saying, because there's a lot of like life experiences that sometimes, you know, I ask why, like when at some point in my life, like I lost like basically everything, you know what I'm saying. If that happened to other people, I'm not sure, you know, what they're gonna do with their lives, you know what I'm saying. Probably they will probably end up killing themselves, but you know, I prayed and I just basically asked the Lord, you know, for his guidance, because I know it was his will. So I just follow whatever his will, you know what I'm saying. Because look, even if like what happened to me, like how many times like I filed for bankruptcy and stuff like that, or you lost this or that or this, these are just material things, you know. What's important is your relationship, your personal relationship with the Lord. For me, that's the most important thing, because when we die, you know, we do not like, when we die, are you gonna think about your cars, you know, the houses you have, your money in the safe? You know what I'm saying? These things, what we have right now, these are temporary. So what we have to like focus on the Lord, really. That's what matters most. You know what I'm saying? So some people, you know, if they lost this or that, they try to like kill themselves, and once you do that, then you know, God doesn't like that. It's like you are just welcoming yourself to go to hell. That's what it is, if that's what you're gonna do. So, you know, just be happy and be content, and always thank the Lord for everything, you know, because Jesus will not really abandon you. Because look at the birds in the wild, you know, they don't cook, but the Lord provides food for them, you know. I have a very big arm, you know, it's from working hard since I was 5 years old. I remember that 5 years old, 6, 7, 8. You know, my grandma used to tell me, when she was alive, of course, used to tell me, you know, like if when it's getting dark, you know, I have to capture the turkeys, the chickens, stuff like that, or else, you know, I'm gonna have a spanking, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, despised for alien religious beliefs, you know, and unfamiliar like accents by the American Protestants. You know, the immigrants had trouble finding even mental jobs. Menial, not mental, menial jobs. That's the Irish in America, you know. The large and growing numbers endowed them with political power, stuff like that had yet to be exploited. You know, they started to like organize, and their voting blocks, you know, known as the green machine. I don't know if you're familiar with that. You know, it's important. It's important swing vote for some political hopefuls. You know. All right. So since St. Patrick's is associated with the green color and the orange color, then that's what we are going to use. And I'm kind of excited. I don't know if you watch our previous St. Patrick's makeup tutorial, and if you haven't had the chance to subscribe yet to our channel, please do so. All right, we would really appreciate that. And also, please, if you like, only if you like this video, I don't want to like force you guys to like the video. If you don't want to subscribe, it's okay, but I sincerely, me and my TSMA family, sincerely thank you all for all your support. You guys are awesome, for real. Thank you for always supporting our channel. So let me find my eyebrows. Let me see if this is the one. Because you know me, if I don't have the oh, this is the one. If I don't wear my eyeglasses, then I can't really see. That's just me. So this one, I'm gonna use this, okay? So I'm gonna draw my eyebrows. Ooh, I like that. And if you want like a thick eyebrows, then it's okay. There you go. Go. And then get an angled brush and just like trace it, okay? There you go. So if you're happy with how your eyebrows look, then it's okay. I think that's balanced. Okay, and then kind of like brush it so it will look natural. There you go. So now we are going to apply our first shadow, which I was thinking I'm gonna use this Glam Rapids. That's this one. So this is Murphy Jeffrey Star. All right, so let's do that. So when we use this, we just put it around the eyes. Okay, just like this. And also below your eyes. All right. See that? All right. So you will look fresh. There you go. This is just surrounding your eyes. See that one? There you go. See that? All right. So now the darker one, the darker green, will be on the edge, just like this. See that? So just try to blend it. See? So that's the darker green shade. See that? Next one here. And also try to pull that green here, down here, right? Just halfway. And up. See that? Just blend it in, right? There you go. I like that. See that one? There you go. Now use a different brush. Okay, now let's use this one. It's called Make a Bake, this one. Okay, let's do that. There you go. And now we are going to add glitters, all right? So let's use, let me see. Let's add this one, 2. Okay? So let's do that. Your eyes should look bright and happy. Okay. There you go. Okay, with the same brush, right? Let's use this. Glam Rapids, this one. Glam Rapids. Okay, and let's just extend that right here. There you go. Whoa, nice. I like that actually. And then on the the inner canthus of your eye, put this. Oh, I forgot my thing. Okay, just add that. There you go. There you go. See that? I like it. Okay, so now let's put our let's use this bronzer by Murphy. There you go. Bronzer by Murphy. You know what? Let's add just a little bit. This orange shade. It's called wand noise. Just right here. Okay. And put it here. That's it, just right here. In the middle. Alright. Again, let's add that shade. It's called the two. It's just a glitter, right? And add that glitter right there. Just on top of the orange one. There you go. Alrighty. Oh, I like that. Actually, I like that. Now we are going to contour our nose. That's right. Let's do that. Let's use this one. Alright. Contour our nose. And then don't forget the V shape. There you go. Oh, I like that. Alright, now we are going to contour our face, alright? Okay. And then don't forget your jaws. To cover the fats. And also, don't forget your foreheads. See that one? This is how we sculpture our faces, especially if we have fats, lots of fats like mine. And then, you know the cheekbone here, right here. You don't need it, but you have to put also bronzer, so we can contour that. It will like give us an illusion of having a really like thin body. And then just right here, okay, straight. Do not do this, do not do like layers right here, because that will show your fats. Should be right here. See that one? So it will show your neck like bones, like skinny. See that one? There you go. And don't forget to practice all the time, alright? Just practice and practice. There you go. And now it looks like natural, you know. It looks natural. So when that's done, we are going to put our eyeliner. That's fine. Let's do that. Let's do the eyeliner first, and then we will put our highlighter. There you go. I really love this. They're so long. All right. Now let's add our blush. Okay. I'm going to use this Autumn. All right. Oh, this is highlighter. All right, I'll do that later. Okay, for our blush, I am going to use this MAC Studio. Let's try this blush. Just above your cheekbone. Okay. See that? Not above the cheekbone, just on the cheekbone. See that? Okay, so we kind of like just rub it. Not rub, but mix it. Oh, that's kind of wet. Okay, let's do this one. Just blend it. Okay, in a circular motion. Just like that. The other one too. Just blend it. Okay, let's do that again. Alrighty. So one. There you go. And then just blend it. See that? Oh, it was like rosy cheeks. That's actually nice. I like that. Okay dokie, okay dokie. Okay. Now we're going to add our lipstick. Okay, let's use this. Let's use this one. This is a MAC Dynamo. Let's do that. Alright. Now let's add our lipstick. I like this one. This is Murphy. It's called Forward. Let's move forward. Alright. Let's not live in the past. We should always move forward with a happy heart, and let's all just bring all the positive vibes, all the positivity in life, you know. We don't want to dwell with the past, you know, past experiences, especially the bad ones. Or if like you experience some bad stuff in life, then just pick some pieces from that experience, you know, whatever it will help you in the future, lessons in life, then just carry it with you. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. And if you like fail for the first time or second time, third time, that doesn't mean that you will not succeed in life, you know. So what I'm saying, failures are just merely like a stepping stone for success, you know. Because how can you become successful if you haven't failed once, you know? You need to fail in order to succeed in life. All right? Uh-oh. It's okay. So when you accidentally touch your lip, you know, don't panic, okay? That's why we have concealer. So that's what we are going to use. Never, never panic in life, all right? There's always a solution to everything, for real. And sometimes, you know, when you fail in life, it's always nice to let your tears flow. There's nothing wrong with that, really, you know. It's always nice to express ourselves. Yeah. You know, express ourselves in a more positive way and accepted or acceptable behavior. Wait, hold on. Alright, so now we are going to put our final touch. It's the highlighter. Alright, so we put our highlighter last. Ooh, that's wet. We can't use this one, so that's really wet. Let me see. So that is wet. So what we're going to use, okay, let's do this. I still have this one, so let's use this one, right? So it's Kylie, this one, it's Kylie Highlighter. I love this one. I highly recommend this. It's really, really good. And you really don't need a lot, you know. Some highlighter you really need a lot, but this one, no, you know. So let's do that. So I suggest that you highlight your cheekbones. That's very, very important. See that one? See how I do it? See? You just kind of like brush it like that. Do that in the opposite side too. On the opposite side. And don't forget above your the arch, you know, right here. There you go. And you need a very, very tiny brush, all right? And kind of like put it right here. Just a small one. And right here. And also don't forget to highlight the bridge of your nose. Can you see it? Okay, let's do it again. See that? Ooh, like that. And right here. See that one? Oh, I like it. And also right here. You know, the arch of your lips, above that and below. So see this one? It's simple, okay? And that's all we need for this makeup tutorial. We really don't want to like overdo it, okay? So again, thank you all so much for watching, all right? And I will reveal the final makeup look.
Hello my besties and amaras. So this is the final makeup tutorial. If you like this video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, share and comment below. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching and have a blessed day. I love you all. I'll see you all next time. Happy St. Patrick's Day.